morning. She asked me to help her, and that's why we're late.
We're not late.
Well, no, but it's been a few days since we have seen you. Friday, Christie was working, and she wants me to tell you that. She wants to tell you that she is the only one who works. She is a goddess and amazing. And what else? What was the other stuff?
That pretty much sums it up.
Okay, there you go. So I get my $5, right? Here.
Interesting. Oh.
It says we've used our daily traffic. My goodness. So we've got Larson. Yes. So hopefully you're watching this because we have no idea. Is it working? Yeah. It looks
Hi, Jeff. Good morning.
Yeah. Good
morning.
morning.
Doug, Glenda, buenos dias.
So
Pat, good morning.
What did you guys do this weekend? Ours was filled with adventure and women and adventure.
Wow, that's just making it weird.
It was weird. It was meant to be weird. So yeah,
it was.
Okay, so what did we do this weekend? I have no idea. Friday you worked. What else? What else did we do Friday? Did we do anything? It's so weird, guys. We're so busy.
We had people over.
We did have people
Friday night
over.
We went out to dinner.
Where did we go?
To NWalk.
NWalk. Oh, we had a great time. Norman, thank you
morning,
as always. It's absolutely mind-boggling how busy NWalk is. He owns the coffee shop kitty corner to the property, and he's sitting people there now at the coffee stand because there's no room.
Yeah.
Now, it was funny. There was one gal who caused a bit of trouble and was saying something to his son. And he did not like that.
I watched. It was actually hilarious because it was happening right beside us. So I'm watching, and all of a sudden his hand goes up in front of her face. I'm like, wow, he's pissed because he doesn't do that kind of stuff.
No, Norman is so tranquil. But you mess with his son.
Or his staff.
But his son
this
especially.
Was his son, yeah.
It is over. It is over.
We are no longer friends.
We are.
We are.
You are no longer allowed in his restaurant.
That's right.
And boy,
he did seat her on the other side though, so he didn't kick her right out. But yeah, I thought that was interesting. So Doug said it only froze for a couple. What? Michael, good morning. Froze like a couple seconds.
Gotcha. Good morning from the road. Extra large coffee. Crisp coffee.
Crisp coffee.
Coffee crisp.
Remember
coffee.
The flavorings, right?
Oh, okay. There you go.
Yeah, we were discussing coffee. Who were we talking about?
Good for you, Toby.
Oh.
And Leslie, good morning to you. Oh dear, I've missed some fun.
Saturday. Oh, so the Saturday we had guests, we had friends over, and one of them brought me this lovely arrangement. Focus. There we go.
It likes my eyes.
Yeah, well, someone's got
it. Is it is
things.
So crazy. Missed you guys on the weekend. Felt like I was missing something. Sorry.
Yeah. So Friday, John can't seem to do it on his own. So Friday, he just said we're not doing it.
No. We were at church yesterday morning. Some people we've never seen before sitting in front of us.
Oh gosh, yeah.
And he's like, "I know who you are. I watch your coffee time." We're like, sorry, we don't know what to say. But it was just very interesting. It's just so funny, the people who watch it, who I don't know why. I really don't. It's almost time to restart. I'm going to say not now.
No kidding. Tiff, good morning.
So what else did we do this weekend?
Glenda said, well, shoot, you guys are freezing on me again, and I just can't watch. I'm watching you via Facebook from my iPad. John, any suggestions as to what my problem may be? I'm not having other Facebook or internet issues. If you think you may know how to troubleshoot this, please send me a message because I can't seem to hear you on your live feed. I don't know what to tell you.
It's got to be Facebook, 100%. Yeah. It's got to be Facebook. Facebook is... The narrative is crumbling. Now, this is back to COVID.
And it's still good on Jeff's end. That's interesting because it's even freezing here a little bit on ours.
But if you're following the world of COVID, we're now finding out Fauci 100% responsible for creating COVID, like 100% responsible, him personally. And then they're like, you can tell us what to do now that you've released this into the world. So yeah, and it's been 2 years. I'm sick and tired of the masks. I'm sick and
Oh, and
tired.
it's fine in England, Karen
I'm
says.
sick and tired of being kind to dumbasses who are like, I can't believe you don't have the vaccine. I'm sick and tired of it. Guys, it's been 2 freaking years.
It is only yours that's lagging.
Yeah, it's just, yeah.
Glenda, if you're still watching,
Go to Christie's.
Go to mine or Elements.
Yeah.
But then Jeff and Karen are both saying it's fine. I will say I watched a little video this morning, early morning, from my cousin who has a few dealerships in, I guess,
in Alberta,
southern Alberta, and some in BC. Someone broke in last night.
What?
And ransacked the offices, obviously looking for the keys to the brand new cars that are in his lot. And he knows that a few were stolen, but because he doesn't run that one, he's just the owner. Just the owner. It's the Integrity Ford in Okotoks.
I don't know.
What's closer to him? Car?
I don't know. But go on. So,
anyways, I should know that because
just let's go on.
They stole some cars.
Okay.
What else? What do you mean go on?
You're just like going on trying to remember something that you can't remember. Let's just let the people know cars were stolen. Gosh darn it. And does he have a value of what was stolen?
No, because he doesn't know how many. If you would have let me finish.
You can't remember the name of the town. So yeah, he can't remember. Okay, so we don't know. So he does not know how many cars were stolen. That sucks.
Because he's not the operations manager there.
Yeah, that's crazy. But you should still have a ledger of how many cars.
He does. He doesn't personally. He has to wait till his managers come in.
Yeah.
Because this was 3 a.m.
Wow. So did he get a phone call from the cops or what?
His alarm went off, so he called the cops.
Nice. So did they catch the guys?
No.
Okay.
Because otherwise the cars wouldn't be missing, would they?
Yeah. Leslie says, I've known that for 2 years. Yeah. The problem is I just don't trust government at all anymore. Even when we had the Mexico swine flu, that was when my training from Ted Byfield came in handy. And I realized immediately it was a lie, and more people would die from the vaccine than would actually die from the Mexican swine flu, which is what happened. And guys, you cannot trust your government. Your government is a boogeyman manufacturer.
Well, look what they're doing right now in Canada to the truckers.
It is a boogeyman manufacturer. They need you afraid in order to control you. And if you cannot be controlled, you are dangerous, especially in this world, because you now work for the government. The government doesn't work for you. You work for the government. That is so ass backwards. So ass backwards. And somebody needs to pay. We need some kind of societal reckoning for these 2 years, these wasted 2 years. And now also the CDC is finally admitting 78% of all hospital deaths morbidly obese. 78%. That's insane.
Wear your masks to protect
the masks,
people that are vaccinated.
The masks do nothing. And of course, these idiots out there.
Hey,
the
masks.
No
names.
Masks.
You don't have to do names.
No, but it's been 2 years. If you have any common sense, you could have found something under a rock to say, hey, wait a second.
They're still believing. They still are believing. You should,
these people.
Anyways, yes, in regards to your question, and you probably heard me answer it already, his managers will have that information. He just didn't have it at 3 when he posted, and he's pretty devastated. Dan is probably one of the most giving, caring men I've ever met. And
he's fed up with Alberta.
Is getting Canada. So frustrated with the way, and if you watch his little video, and I think I'm gonna share it. Not only about the theft itself, but just how they're raising taxes and just making everything so much more difficult.
Leave Canada. You must leave Canada.
And otherwise, this thing about the 35,000 truckers is disgusting.
Yep.
Not that they're protesting, but that True Dumb is doing it.
True Dumb. Oh, I like that. That sounds like a name to me.
No, it's his name. I read it.
Okay.
With a capital T.
With a capital T. You gotta capitalize his name. So True Dumb.
Yeah.
So yeah, I feel sorry for Canada. I feel sorry for the States. Guys, you need to rise up. If you are not calling your politicians every single day, if you're not riding their asses, they don't care.
Trudeau, that's another one.
Trudeau, yeah. All these emergencies with viruses over the years have been practiced for this. Very true. And it is. It's constantly, they're constantly poking, constantly prodding.
Mm-hmm.
The FBI, CIA, they need to be wiped out. I'm sad to say this. They're psyops. They play these games. They'll do all of these type of rallies and stuff. And it's all government people. Khaki pants, glasses. They look like government workers. But we must believe them. They're right-wing people that need to be shut down. We need to take their guns because they're out there killing everybody.
I'm wide awake. Can't wait for the day I get to say I told you so. I know. You know what? And that's the thing, right? I mean, I was just reading today, too, this morning, someone that we know is going on and on about the deaths and stuff, and someone else was trying to refute it, and he just wouldn't see past what the CDC says. When are people going to stop believing what the CDC says? Because they've lied to us since the start.
They've lied to us for the last 150 years. Smoking was good for us until it wasn't.
And high carb diets are good for you. Lots of bread and grains.
Until they're not.
Sorry, Allison.
And now we have also the thalidomide.
Some of these things that were passed.
Over and over
some
and
of these
over
pills
and
vaccines
again.
that were passed for these people. So Karen has a cute little comment here. Am I late on this? But is there an alternative truth that Justin Trudeau is Castro's son?
Oh, yes, absolutely. It is.
That
has been around for many years.
Has been going around. Trudeau's mother, wife, depending on which Trudeau you're talking about, was a slut. I mean, let's put it that way. She was friendly.
She's the kind of girl you don't want to marry, but you want to know.
Good morning, Jim. How are you this morning? I know it is. I do hate to sound petty like that too. It's all these people that have, and I mean, and John and I have received a lot of flack because we're very vocal.
Yep.
Mostly John. But are they blessing the boats today? Do you know that whole thing was canceled?
Yeah. There's nothing.
As far as I know, I mean, you're close. Do you see any boats that are getting balloons on it? Because but they've closed all of this, canceled the whole fair, which is just heartbreaking.
They're silly.
But I will say it would have added a huge amount of busy to our already super busy week. So I'm not sad that it was canceled, but I'm sad for those vendors that rely on this money, just like the markets that have been shut down or limited.
Yeah, I'm going to there we go. We'll do that later.
So
we don't know who it was.
Karina, good morning. How are you this morning?
If you are trying to call us, now it's not a good time. No. Is Nino's Cafe? Yes, it is.
Yes, it is. Good old Norman.
We do love Norman.
I had some Nino's coffee this morning in my house.
Yeah, we do have a whole bunch of coffee in our house right now.
Shh, don't tell anybody.
So if you need coffee, don't ask her.
I was going to say, I'm not sharing my coffee.
She's not.
I love you all, but I'm not sharing my Oaxaca coffee.
She's not, especially at 350 pesos a kilo.
I'm okay with that.
Yeah.
That's the going rate for a kilo of coffee.
4 days. Good job, Kurt. Windows update. I'm going to just say not now. So we may have to leave here soon because my computer is saying
Windows
4 minutes,
really wants to update.
It really wants to do an update. And, oh well, I can't stop it. It actually never even gave me a chance. It just said, okay, or restart now.
Yeah.
Oh my gosh, what's going on? So yeah, so this weekend we saw the girls a lot, I think, right? Did we see them a lot? We saw them yesterday.
We had them Saturday for a bit. They came with Chuita, and while Zach was working, so probably 2 or 3 hours. And then yesterday we brought them home after church, and they stayed until Mommy and Daddy brought them back to church, actually, after dinner.
So we had some friends over the other night, which we mentioned, and they were talking, the one of them was talking about my Ramesh and my vodka, saying, John, there is zero burn in your alcohol.
It's very smooth.
How did you do that? Blah, blah, blah. It's like, I keep telling people how to do that. You have to put it through a Brita filter. Now it adds probably 3 hours to the
Yeah, because it's
to
you
the
have to
making
do
it,
it through this slowly through the
but
filter.
it cleans the alcohol. It is just perfection.
And if anybody doesn't believe us about the Brita filter, we have some that is unfiltered. So if you want to try that versus the filtered stuff, you will see why we do it.
Yeah.
It is definitely worth. Oh, good God, that's horrible.
Yeah. It is
It
weird.
keeps freezing on John's, not mine.
Yeah, don't
not
go to
this one.
my page, please. Yeah, for whatever reason,
But yet a lot are. So Jeff, Katrina, is it sent you an invite on Facebook? Police have closed the highways to Ottawa. Well, of course they have. Trudeau wants these guys all expelled from the face of the earth.
Yeah, you have to understand there's a reason why the guy's now wearing a flak jacket anytime he's sort of kind of out in public. Because there are people who want to cause him some flack.
Yeah. Yeah, some flag. Oh.
Yeah.
Doug, are you having issues with it freezing?
Yeah.
Because you're the one that's been actively, and
John,
Jim.
Yeah, I have been. Don't you worry, I have been. And I'm okay with that. In fact, I like that. I've been like this now for 30 years.
I'm surprised that Facebook hasn't actually shut him down, but he doesn't post a lot of actual posts.
No.
So Doug's not having an problem. But yet it keeps freezing up. Maybe it's the iPad. Let me just do a little experiment. So carry on. I'm just going to switch from this one.
But the iPad, I've got so much memory and stuff in there, and it's not full.
And Sheila's not having issues either. But that's what I'm wondering, because Glenda said she was having a problem on her iPad as well.
Oh.
So I'm going to
maybe Apple and iPads are having
fighting.
Babies. I don't know. Maybe. Who knows? So what can we tell these folks today, honey?
Carry on. I told you I was busy.
Well, you can't say carry on because I have nothing to carry on about. So if you guys want to know any stories, ask us about stuff about Mexico. Ask us about real estate. Ask us about us.
And on.
Yeah, you know what, Joanne? It's funny. My kids say all the time that if I go back to Canada within 3 weeks, I probably will be in jail. Because in Canada, apparently you're not allowed to say words because words hurt people.
You'll hurt someone's feelings.
If anybody is governed by their feelings, I feel sorry for those people and I will crush them.
Is that same number?
Yeah, it is. Do you want to take it? I don't know what to do here.
I'll take it real quick.
All right. So yeah, these people that are afraid of words, afraid of that kind of stuff, I don't get them. So if you're afraid of words, you're probably not tuned into our show. Because we use a lot of words, a lot of bad words, and sometimes good words, but mostly bad words. And especially if Christie's talking to me, for whatever reason, she's very cruel. Y'all gotta help me out here. Don't tell her I said anything. But yeah, they are a bunch of snowflakes, Leslie. The guy who was at her house, he was 20 years Canadian military, and I was talking about friends of ours from Sylvan Lake. It's hilarious. They talk about the Canadian military now. You just throw in a muffin, yell gluten, everybody scatters. It's that simple to make the Canadian military disappear. Unfortunately, the Canadian military, I just don't know if there's anybody willing to die for the idea of Canada anymore. In the U.S., there is. I know there is. I know many, many people willing to die for the idea of America. Canada, no. Sorry. Don't know anybody. If you say you're willing to die, you're probably not being completely honest. So yeah, Telmex. Oh my gosh. For 2 or 3 weeks, we've had no phone line at our office, and it's supposed to be done in 3 to 5 days. So very strange. We don't know what happened.
Yeah, that was an important call. That's Telmex looking for my office.
But you figure Telmex would know where our office is. They get us the bill, okay.
Well, yeah, whatever.
Telmex is kind of, yeah. But they do have good internet. I do have to say, their internet. Mind you, we don't have internet at our office either. Now, should we be concerned that we have no internet and no phone at our office? I mean, we have multiple internet service providers because of this stupidity.
Honey, we have been trying to get those people to come and fix it. Okay, so let me see now if this is freezing on mine.
So what I should do is I should go into Telmex because
Nope, you should not.
they're kind of
Because then
scared of me.
they'll cut us off for sure. What they did was they canceled the wrong phone line. And there's maybe extenuating circumstances, but they canceled the phone line. So we have to get that phone number back because obviously that is our phone number that we've had for years.
It has been for many, many years.
Funny thing, more truckers in Canada than military. Oh, that is funny. A bunch of Aztec dancers went by towards Centro. Oh, okay. Valerie Phyllis is wondering if there is a 4 to 5 week Spanish immersion program in Bucerias area for English-speaking 4 to 5-year-old children.
Wow. I've never heard of such a thing.
I don't know, but I will ask. My son might know of something.
Yeah.
And then Karen is asking, random question, but do I have a dog? Yes, I have a stinky little Cocker Spaniel.
Yeah, and when the Cocker Spaniel is no more,
hey, Bailey,
free.
come.
Yeah. Bailey, come here. There she comes.
Come here.
She knows her name.
Come here.
So yeah,
Come
Christie's
here,
going to
Spaniel.
show you Bailey.
Here. Oh, there she is. There's my girl.
Yeah.
My hairy, stinky dog. Who's that?
We
Who's
do
that?
like Cocker Spaniels.
They're so
And it's
pretty.
funny. I was thinking about
So pretty.
Deb and Pat,
Mm-hmm.
and they had Cocker Spaniels,
Mm-hmm.
but not as cool as as Cappuccino was.
No.
Cappy was the coolest dog in the history of the world. I'm afraid. It's awesome.
Yeah.
Yep. So yeah, she is very cute. She's a good dog. She really is. She barks a little too much now. She doesn't like ants. So Christie will throw out like a chicken leg. She loves chicken legs. But these red ants, and they're biting red ants, they will come and they'll start eating the chicken, and she'll be out there.
She growls at the ants. It's so funny.
Like, what is she going to do with the ants? And the ants are like, oh, he's growling at us. She is.
Yeah.
Yeah. She's a female, and she's a good dog. She did have puppies.
Good morning, Clem. I think I missed you.
And Clem is one of the owners.
Clem and Sandra have one of Bailey's puppies. Yeah. Yours is half
Sherry.
Cavalier. Oh yeah, our Cappuccino was half Cavalier.
Cappuccino.
Joanne, happy birthday, and Sherry. Yes, Bailey is adorable. I love that little mutt.
So happy birthday, Joanne. And we're not going to ask how old you are, but we're assuming it's 2 years and a day older than me. No, that's just Christie.
Morning, Larry.
We have a Mexico rescue doggie. It's funny that so many people have rescue doggies. It's like they don't have any in Canada or the States. It's like, it's a Mexican dog.
I saw one over by my kid's house. Oh my goodness! Yesterday morning, that is just sad.
Joanne, you are the perfect age to move to Mexico. Now, I think 33 is the perfect age, but any age after 33 is perfect age to move to Mexico.
You are currently dogless. I love having a dog, and I will really miss having Bailey, but until I have more time, it's not fair to her. We try to bring her to the office every once in a while if we know that we're going to be around.
I'm severely allergic to her, just to let you know. But let's go on. Severely allergic.
No, you're not.
Yes, I am. Christie's always telling me what I am and what I'm not.
I know what you are.
Hello, hi, Mara Jean. Good to see you. But yes, that dog, it needs to be cleaned. It needs to be shaved. And then maybe I can take it. But yeah.
I think it's watching on the tablet for whatever reason, because it's freezing. It wasn't freezing on mine, and now yours isn't freezing. So I think it's an iPad issue.
Then we know. Roxy is my support dog.
Oh, there you go.
Yeah, I think Bailey is Christie's support dog. It helps her get through life and her marriage.
Yep.
See, Bailey's right now, she's agreeing. She agrees 100%.
Yeah. All right, you guys, we are going to say goodbye here.
Because Bailey is talking now. She
barking.
knows she's part of this.
Yeah, no, it's because the guy that has the horses across the street is here. And when he comes, about 4 or 5 dogs follow him. I'm assuming they're his, or
and
at least
2 of those dogs come in the house.
Yes,
they come in our house.
Saturday, I had the door open because the plumber was coming in and out. And all of a sudden, Bailey comes running into the kitchen. I'm like, that's weird. So I went and checked, and 2 big dogs had walked into the house. They're very gentle. They're very sweet dogs, but
Oh, and just as a quick FYI, every toilet in her house now works.
Yay!
Yay! Good plumber.
We are
Good
getting.
plumber.
We had to buy a new extractor fan for this because the one that we have is not going to work. So we are getting that. It should be delivered Wednesday or Thursday. And then on the weekend, he'll come and he'll do all that and get all that finished. And he installed the garbage disposal in the sink.
Yep. All right, guys.
All right.
Have a good
Adios.
one.
Have a great day. We'll